Welcome back everybody, another video from the Honda Ace. Today I am removing my window tint, and it's a lot easier than you think. All you need is a steamer. You pick one up from the store, 25 bucks maybe, and just gotta get the glue between the glass warm enough to peel off. Here we go. Alright, first thing you want to do is warm up your steamer and grab a razor blade or something sharp to peel off a little part so you get your finger in there to start peeling it back. Literally all I had to do was just steam the glass to get the glue hot enough, just peel off, and it's just that easy. The glue will just melt inside and you'll be able to peel it right off. It's a lot cleaner than trying to just scrape it off when it's cold or dry, and it saved me a lot of time. I was really impressed by this method. So what I had to do here was take off the old tint because I wanted to re-tint it and didn't want the old tint on there too. So just removing the old tint, you gotta pry a little hole. You can even cut somewhere in the middle if you want to just start going at it, but I went for the top part here and reapplied the steamer to it just to make sure that the glue was separating from the glass and the tint will be able to separate as well and come right off. And it does get hot, the steamer there, so if you want to wear gloves, it's a good idea. And try to keep the steamer away from anything else, like the rubber there, something else besides the glass itself. If you want to steam both sides of the glass, that works as well too, but mainly you want to steam the side right here where the tint is. The tint is usually on the inside. If they tinted it right and the car's tinted correctly, then the tint should be on the inside of the glass, the inside of the car. So here I'm heating it up again just to get it real hot so I can start peeling this back. And you might want to use a towel, put a towel down on the bottom there on the door so that you don't get the interior wet on the inside, but this was okay. The water just dripped down inside the door and right out the bottom, so it was fine. But again, if you want to put a towel down, you can just put something down to keep that condensation moisture that's dripping down off the car, keep your car dry. So here I am using the razor blade just to cut a little spot on top and get it started. Once I got it started, I noticed that it seemed to peel right off pretty easily, so this is probably the toughest part. It's the hardest part of everything is just getting it hot, getting that ready to peel off, and getting a little piece up so you can pick at it. This part was harder because of the shape of the glass in the window. Where it was, I couldn't roll this window down, so I couldn't get a lip on the top, but once I got it, you can see it's just starting to peel right off and comes off as one piece. Hopefully it's really easy, extremely easy doing it this way. You see how easy it is. It's really the best way, I believe, is to do it this way instead of just scraping it all off, like I said, without anything. I think they might have tint removers out there that you spray on and it does the same thing. It's a chemical reaction and actually heats up the glue so you can peel it off. But this was easy. I mean, you're not going to run out of solution because you just got to add water to your steamer, and there you have it. So I'm heating this glass up again, heating the tint up, heating the glue up, just so I can peel it back and it'll come off nice and clean. You'll see once this is off, you won't have to do anything else with the window but clean it really. You just got to wipe it down and it just comes right off great. Once I got it up here, it's a good idea to put the steamer underneath it and the steam will rise up, and to get the rest of it warm, and just got to apply a little pressure and pull that off. It actually looks easier than it was. I believe it was kind of tough right here to pull, but once you heat it up enough, there it is, tint removed and the glass is nice. So all you have to do is wipe that down to clean that up, and it looked perfect. Once I was done with it, it was just perfect, back to normal stock OEM glass, no tint. Now moving on to this story here, same thing. I could have started at the top here, but I like to start at the bottom just so I can pull something up and then get the steam underneath it, and the steam will rise up and actually heat up the rest of the glass for me, so it worked out perfect. This is really a great way to do it. Here I am just applying steam to it. Just want to heat it up. Heat that glue up in between the tint and the glass so that it will be able to come right off, and you'll see how easy it is. This is really a great trick just to get the tint off of windows that you no longer desire to have the tint on, and just remove it real quick and easy and clean. It's the best part. I tried it before by just using a razor blade and scraping it off, and I was able to get the tint off it but not the glue all at once, like not like this. I would have to scrape the tint off, and then you just get this blurry mess on your window of glue, and you have to scrape all that off and clean it. It took about an hour maybe. So this is really the best way to do it. As you can see, it just heats up and pulls right off, nice and clean and smooth. So I think this is a really important way to do it and clean. And here I found this was the best method. Just put the steam underneath it and let it rise up, and you can see how it's just melting everything. So the glue will separate nice and smooth, and I have to get my hand in the way. The steamer does get hot, so if your hand's there, it'll heat your hand up as well, so be careful. And just apply the heat evenly over it until you can tell that it's ready to come off. Just pulling on it, and you can see that it's going to come off easily. If you have any trouble, just apply more steam to it. Don't overdo it. Make sure you don't put too much condensation water in the car. Again, a towel would be great. If you put a towel on top, put a towel on the bottom, just have the door open here so that the steam can rise up and the water can drip down on the ground if you need it. But as you can see, this is really easy. It's coming along great. Just removing the tint, no problems here. Once this is removed, just throw away the tint. You can't reuse it as far as I know. Maybe recycle it, but this is the best thing to do. It really is. Almost done with this here, and Vladal. We vámonos.
Go on the east.